Alright, well, we're back. And created our character yesterday. Landed on a strange planet. Found a guy on that planet. He gave us a gun. Took his gun. Fought some marauders. Then found this ship that was broken down. And when we found the ship that was broken down, we found this AI that's pretty nice to us. Didn't mind us taking over
Welcome
Hawthorne's
back,
job.
Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Hold on. I need to take care of something. And now that we can go into orbit because we found a power generator. Which is pretty good. It's up here. Put it right in there. We got that power generator from Edgewater. And now that town's in a lot of trouble. People are going starving just because I wanted to get my ship some liftoff. And we put all of that power from the geothermal plant into the botanical laboratory, which are the rebels that are against Reed Thompson and his town of Edgewater, which is controlled by some company. I forget their name. It's like space something. I don't know. I already forgot. But yeah, they're controlled by some company, and they work their people to the bone. All the people are pretty much owned and controlled by the company, and they can't do anything about it. And if they do, they get in trouble, probably imprisoned, something like that. It's like a dictatorship over there. So we help the guys who were not a part of the dictatorship. So now, got some new guns, some nice armor, all that stuff. And now I'm just going to discover, just explore the world today. We got a lot to look at. Go back to Edgewater and talk to the people there. And eventually I want to go over back to the botanical lab because we help them. Maybe they have some stuff for us. And then in the Emerald Vale Community Center, there's all these spots with like marauders and bad guys. So I kind of want to check that out too. We also need to get some water because we're kind of dehydrated. I wonder if they have any water.
That's odd.
Well, they don't like us. Wow, these guys hate us, dude. That's wild. I didn't know they didn't like us that much. Alright, well, I guess we got war with this town. I guess Silas... Sorry about that, Silas. It looks like, It looks like, this town doesn't like us anymore. We got some assault rifle ammo. Some adreno. Looks like we're not allowed in that city. So we're going to avoid it. We've, this is Primal Behemoth. Don't waste too much of my ammo here. There's two of them there. I don't want to mess with those guys. Seem pretty peaceful. Well, it sucks we can't get into this, can't get in here anymore. We made that decision. That was our choice. But we're allowed in the botanical laboratory. So I guess we'll go check those guys out, see what they have to say. This spot right here is where all the marauders are. These people got evicted. Maybe we should have lied. Sucks that we killed Silas. We had a mission for him. We had to collect money off people. But whatever. I guess that mission's over. This assault rifle's really strong. I think we've been in here already. Looted all this stuff. Kind of want to get as much loot as I can before I leave. Because, it's kind of rough out here. You gotta survive. Oh, there's a guy right here. He's looking at a dead body of one of his comrades. Clearly this weapon we got is OP. It's way better than any other weapon we've had so far. We have a grenade launcher too, which is crazy. These Marauder guys seem to have a lot of stuff. A lot of good military weapons. Got a grenade launcher off one of their members. Let's see what's in here. Transition to Emerald Vale Community Center. Yeah, let's check this out. Alright, well this is where all the boys are. We're gonna want some cover here. Wait for him to leave. I'm in trouble here. Oh, yeah. I think we made some mistakes. We gotta move this way. His gun is clearly OP. Got a guy down here. I have a feeling we're gonna get some good stuff here. Those are... I guess we'll try to get not over encumbered and then we'll leave. I don't want to waste too much of the ammo here. Magnum, armor parts. We're just gonna loot this spot. Probably still some more guys around here. Something we're trying to get. See what our journal says. Side quest, a few kindred spirits. Oh, Zoe. Yeah, we're looking for Zoe. Maybe she'll be in here. I don't know. Vending machine discovered. That's good. I love these things. Give me my water. That's exactly what we wanted. Anything else in here? You don't have much money. We have 490 bits. Because we just want stuff that'll preserve us. Bread and noodles. I think all we really need is just water at the moment. Let's have some food and some water. I'll have some sliced bread. And we'll drink some of this water. Spacer's Choice. Yeah, that's who they worked for. Spacer's Choice. That's who everybody in Edgewater works for, or they're owned by, I should say. Necklace. We're getting a lot of monies. Purple fizzy tea. Some fish sticks. Need to have some, food for the road. Good old oatmeal. This seems to be the home of the Marauders. I'm gonna make sure we loot everything before we get out of here. Everything we can. That's the good room, eh? That's the front door. Wonder how we get upstairs. What's this? Feast your eyes on the great frilled manta queen, sovereign of her nest, imported of the wilds of Terra-1 to thrill and excite your imagination. Okay, little show. What's this? Canids can be found all over the Emerald Vale in two distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs, while domesticated canids can be a loyal companion. It is important to remember that the canids are still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. Oh, I've seen these guys. They're like the dogs of the Emerald Vale. What about these guys? The display fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals required extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. Yeah, good thing I didn't fight you guys. Got some fish. If the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, the saltuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltuna are semaliparous, which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Spacer's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. So I guess that is what they sell here, is salt tuna for Spacer's Choice. They deliver it all over the galaxy. And it looks like I've shut that down, which I don't think they're going to be too happy about. I think I might be in in trouble with Spacer's Choice. And they're going to try to get me back for messing with their profits. Retrofit heavy power. This probably weighs a lot. Sure, I know. Doesn't cost anything to open this. Surprised they're still moving. How are we looking here? 104. Okay, we need to get rid of stuff. We need to drop some stuff. We're going to need to sell some stuff. Got a lot of shotties. These things weigh a lot, these blades. What if I can break them down? That's a better idea. Instead of just dropping them, just break them down. Anything that's like kind of low. Like this guy will break you down. I got some suits we can break down. Break you down. Or is this still better? This is heavy armor. That's what, yeah, break that down. Break down the heavy armor. That's the stuff that's taken the most right there. Okay, let's use this terminal. Welcome, Director Pickett. Messages from I. Rosenberg. Everyone, the keyboard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully, it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your cord. Ira. Okay. Okay. Keycards are big. I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Manta Queen is wasting all of our budget and holding up the development of the entire exhibit. This has to stop. Lamont Trammell, financial officer. This looks like these guys hunted stuff down and then put it on display for the town to see. From hunters and trackers. This letter is to update you regarding the request for one adult Manta Queen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees, as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, We must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, or dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you an opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you sincerely. Hunters and Trackers, partnered with Wildlife Eradication Society, a wholly owned subsidiary of the Universe Defense Logistics. Hunters and Trackers Limited, teaching the fauna of Halligan the cruel realities of existence. Okay, so that just tells you what was going on here. That's about it. And then seemed to not work out too well. They seemed to have a little bit of rebellions go down. And then the Marauders took over and turned this into their little, I guess, home and kitchen area. Kind of want to go upstairs. Haven't been upstairs yet. Maybe I have. There was a guy up here. Maybe he came downstairs. Alright. Good old apple juice. It's nice that these little guys are harmless. They'd be annoying to shoot if they weren't. Okay. Well, that's about it. Another assault rifle. I'll take that. Can never get enough of those. And there was this place I could hack that I'm going to go to quick. I kind of want to go in there. Check it out. Pure water. Yeah, damn right I want that. Can't believe I missed that. Okay, where's that hack? The place I could hack. Here, right here. Unlock with the first aid room key. Hilarious. I didn't have to hack it because I got the first aid room key. Sweet. Okay, got some of these. So it was worth going to that terminal. Pick up experiments. I think there'd be some pretty nice stuff in here. Pep pills. Dervish mist. Well, we've got some stuff. Not bad. Who ate my lunch? That's what really matters here. None of that other stuff. Okay, well, we're done here. I'm gonna move out. Off to the geothermal plant. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Armor reduces damage from every attack. This makes heavy armor. Can get a full of that. Won't be wearing heavy armor as a sneak. Okay, now we gotta go. Keep going north. It's cool that we were able to check out and see what's going on in that community center. Should I hack into this? Think it's worth? Clearly already been here, but I didn't take everything. Nice. Slowly scavenging our way through this spot, through this place. I don't know. Should I hack it? Yeah, why not? Let's open it up. Combat drone. After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all of these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their own mechanicals with custom tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with the things for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of explanation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond with any feedback. I removed it, whacked it a bit with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again and giving it a few more good whacks. That'll learn it. So this was the combat drone. So made some like... So I was trying to make some like death machine. I wonder if it was this guy right here. What's this plasma rifle? You damn right I want that. Let's check that out. 97 deeps. It probably shoots really fast though. Do we have plasma? Yeah, we have a lot of plasma. It's good that we have that. Okay. Some energy weapons can charge up for a bigger attack. Okay, so we just gotta hold it. Hold the left click and you'll get a bigger attack. Okay, we're gonna keep going north here. I gotta go to this botanical place. I want to see if they treat me like a hero. They said I'd be a hero if I help them out. Maybe they'll give me some gifts. I doubt it, but we'll see. I gotta find out how to get here though. It's just up here. The road's up here. Okay. Alright, we're on our way back to the botanical lab. Cannon meat.
What is it?
Oh, that's how I get treated, eh?
I'll tell you what I can.
Any idea where she may be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Alright.
What is it?
So I guess we gotta check her room if we want to find Zoe. It's like a side quest. Don't know if we'll be doing that right away. Or maybe we'll do that. Who knows?
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I want to sell you some stuff.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Well, fresh. If we'll buy any of my crap. Assault rifle I want to keep. These shotties. How much does he sell them for? 13? Got any like used shotties? This one can go. So one of these. Get rid of one of these. Get rid of the used stuff, you know? The grenade launcher we want to keep. That's a light machine gun. That's an assault rifle. Assault rifles we want to keep. And that's about it. Get rid of you. And that's it. How about some armor? Get rid of you. Keep the helmet, though. Okay. Well, does he have water? This guy never has water, dude.
Something I can help you with?
You got water?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Maybe I should buy some of his food. It's expensive, though. Canid meat. Fresh off the limb. How much money we got? 705? I don't think we should be buying food right now. Just be, I think you can just steal food. Do well doing that.
Something I can help you with?
Told one of your numbers is gone.
You mean
missing.
Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were going to watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
One of those guys, eh? Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
She acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Hold on, there was something else. What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Hold on, there was something else?
Hey, I got time.
Got more questions
I'll
about
help
Zoe?
if I can.
Oh, we already asked. Okay, that's everything. I guess he was her friend. I wonder if I can follow the Zoe one. It's our active quest. This was her house. Zoe's house. Let's check this out. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'am. And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenatime. That's really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever. Happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps. Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny? So I guess maybe she got in trouble with the law. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take a whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration, get some adrenatime too. Everybody loves adrenatime, even marauders, right? I got the odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out. Terra 2, Bandit Queen, Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. So it looks like she's going to join the Marauders. She's a Marauder lover. She envies their freedom. Okay, Adelaide McDermott.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity?
Her hair changed.
It whispers across the Vale like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
There's a reason you've got a grudge against the dead man.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Hate the town all you want. It won't bring your son back.
Blunt as a hammer. But you're right. Nothing can undo the past. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
You don't sound too pleased. And a lot more mouths to feed.
Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is the better way of life. I don't like the idea of being Reed's lackey. I didn't do this for you. I'm trying to repair a ship. Yeah, I don't
You're
think...
not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined. You are welcome here.
Okay, well, they like us. Alright, she likes us. She's all happy. Her hair's blue now from all the electricity. And we are welcome here now.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
I've never seen the camp so lively.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Sorry about that. Machines are cantankerous by nature, liable to take insult and blow a fuse at the slightest mishandling. Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm passing through. I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town
I don't know
or
if we
you
should
were
stay
one of
here.
us.
Might get struck
Something's
with the
been chewing
plague.
at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs. There's one in the old community center. Should find one back in town, too. Parvati's dad had a copy. He used to take it with him when he worked at the cannery before he passed.
I don't even know if I can get in that town. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding! Really? Well, which one?
The elusive, part 3. Someone stashed it away inside the geothermal plant.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Well, you know if I find others.
Sure,
You gave me some bits.
I'd be glad to
300.
take them off your hands.
Alright, well, if I find these data pads, it's going to be tough to get that other one, but we got one of them. And now I got to go over here, find Zoe. I think that's what we'll do. We'll find Zoe before we lift off. Good on water, I think. I don't know. We should drink that last water. Which waters we got? 2. Use that. Sleep's okay. Okay, there's already marauders out here. Maybe we can just sneak by them. Should we get... Oh, actually, I kind of want to try this, this thing. Oh my gosh, dude. Whoa. Run back to the town. That was awesome, dude. Holy crap, that does damage. The plasma's dope. Look at the damage on plasma. Woo! Woo! That was a cool gun they made. This gun's cool. Nice job with this gun. I like it. First time I used it, just like totally disintegrated a guy. Problem with marauders is when they meet, you know, these better marauders. Like me. It's the only thing the marauders need to worry about. Oh yeah, and also like those big companies. They stick their nose a little too deep in their business. They might get wiped out. Alright, well, it looks like Zoe's around here. Get rid of the dag?
Heard something.
They're getting sniped.
I smell blood.
You sure do. You're gonna get destroyed.
Come out! Come out!
It's crazy how I'm doing this much damage. It's insane. I think it's from it's got to be from the perk Lone Wolf. 25% extra damage. Like, that's pretty crazy. I kind of want to check. Like, I don't even believe it's on. Yeah, it's on Supernova. Like, that's crazy. I don't even want to know what it's like on like hard or normal. Ooh, mines, dude. Boys got mines out here. Gotta watch myself. This place is laden with traps. It's interesting how they have all these bots. Looks like
Smell something. Something there?
looks like they're trying to build their own. This isn't easy. I'm gonna get over encumbered pretty soon. Ooh. I am over encumbered. Damn it. We're gonna have to destroy some stuff. All these weapons we picked up, gotta break them down. Break down this item, weapon parts return 3, yes. Break down this. All these melee, all this melee crap. Don't really want this Spacer's Choice gun. The assault rifles I like, but I don't know if I need 3 of them, do I? So we'll just switch this up. We'll break down 1. There we go. We're at 74. What do we have a lot of? I guess just a lot of food and crap. A lot of junk. A lot of parts. Well, the parts don't weigh anything. What do we have a lot of that's just taking up a lot of our space? It's just these guns, really. This suit. I don't know. We're looking for Zoe. Oh, that was genius. Are they killing themselves? Thank you very much, guys. These guys had grenades, I better watch out. Okay, I need to heal up. Ooh. I need to watch myself. Hopefully I didn't kill Zoe. Take a peek around here. Could be just ammo. Maybe ammo weighs a lot. Is that Zoe? Zoe, what are you doing here?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list.
Heroic
Teach me your
accountant.
ways.
Alright, you're Zoe. Your people are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold.
I don't know why I saved
your
them now.
skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has
Kinda-
ever seen.
Kind of ruined their society, pretty much. And now they're just a bunch of, people who hate technology. I don't know. They're both bad. Both choices were bad, I think. Well, I've been sent to find... I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Yeah, I'm impressed. How do you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Why'd you leave the camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Well, you had to start somewhere. Like, you gotta give them a break. There was something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something?
So how do I bring her
But I'm
back?
not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two are friends. Stefan's planning to surprise you with an episode of your favorite serial.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of The Masked Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
I'll need you to... Okay, well, that's good. Now we just got to go back to Grace. And, we'll see if she, see what she has to say. Should I open this? Okay, whatever, we'll open it. Plasma cutter. That's pretty cool. Got some bits, too. Check this place out. It's in the cash register. Yeah, give me them bits. Nothing in the fridge. Good old food. Just gonna loot this place a little bit. Sucks we weren't able to find, We're getting some bits. We weren't able to find that guy's, mechanical engineering plans in the what's it called? The community center. Yeah, I guess we'll go back now. It's not really... Everything's evicted. Head back to the plant and then tell them about Zoe. Got her back. And then they don't have to worry about these marauders. I still think this botanical place is better. At least people are more free to do what they want. All they have to do is just contribute to the plant. They're not owned by an outside entity. Like Edgewater was. How's it going there, Grace?
What is it?
I talked to Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with the batter. Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Alright.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Looks like she likes me now. Our deserters rep has been increased. They like us.